Hi everyone, my name is Vasudha. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be taking you all outdoors to a park nearby for nature walk. Ideally, I would have taken my journal or maybe a book with me and just sat down over there for a few hours soaking in the sun and also enjoying the view, but because it is pandemic and also my son will be with me, so that won't be happening. So let's not waste more time and let's go. Okay, so this park is called Kariya Park. It's named after a Japanese city of Kariya, and you can see that it has some Japanese inspired structure also. And this is basically a Japanese garden or a park. It has a couple of beautiful ponds and it has a beautiful little cute bridge. It gives a very serene fantasy feel. And this park was created in 1992, but it became quite popular only in the last few years. So this has become a hotspot of tourist destination in the last few years. People throng this park, especially during the cherry blossom time in the months of April and May, I would say. This bell is a very famous structure here and it's called the Bell of Friendship. So you can see that there is Canadian maple leaf and there is the Japanese iris flower leaf also over here. I don't know what these spikes mean, but there is some other embossment also, which is a representation of the Japanese culture. The ponds here are home to lots of ducks and turtles and fishes, and this park in general is a home to many birds and squirrels and chipmunks. And this park is really very beautiful, even though it's small, but it's so beautiful. It packs a whole lot of nature in itself. And many professional photographers throng this place as well. There are lots of pre-wedding shoots and bridal shoots and wedding shoots and children's birthday parties, celebrations in the park as well. Now let me take you inside the park. I'll give you a different view from inside. I don't want to sound like a tour guide. I want you all to just soak it all in, soak the whole beauty of the park and enjoy the greenery. And I will talk about some interesting facts along the way, but I want you to enjoy the view for now. Over here is another statue of friendship. It's of a cute little girl and a boy. And this is another favorite hotspot for photographers. I have to say that the ducks here are very friendly and they like to mind their own business. I often joke around with my son that whenever the ducks quack or they honk, I know that they are talking to me. He sometimes laughs and sometimes he gets annoyed, but who knows, if I spend some more time in nature, I might as well pick up their language. I can be inspired by David Attenborough or Jane Goodall, who knows. So this is the continuation of the same pond on the other side of the bridge, and further up ahead you can see that there is more area to the park. We'll be going there on the other side in some time. Now the ducks here are enjoying their swim and it's a very nice weather today, and August is officially the last summer month, at least in North America. And of late, it had been really very hot over here for some reason. Climate change, perhaps. I will not rule out that possibility. But you can also at the same time see early signs of fall. I mean, look at these leaves, the yellows and the browns. These leaves are a reminder that fall season is just right around the corner and summer will very soon be on its way out. On this particular day, thankfully, the weather was very pleasant, I would say. Actually, what I have observed is that it's sometimes very hot. There has been heat warning in Toronto and southern Ontario for many days, and there was also lots of rain a few weeks ago. So the weather is fluctuating, and again, we all know that these are clear signs of climate change and global warming. So I'm just so glad and grateful to have these kind of natural spaces even in busy cities. In the middle of the concrete structures, you can find these beautiful, refreshing natural spaces. So now we are at the extreme end or the back side of the park, and some more brown leaves over here. The crunchy sound of the leaves when you step on them is again a reminder that autumn is on its way. This is another pond on the other side of the park, and beautiful paths to walk around, to trek, and you can see more fall leaves. They're so beautiful. And again, fall season has its own charm. Personally, fall is my favorite season over here. Every season has its own beauty. And the funny thing is that in a few months from now, all this water would convert into snow and all this greenery would vanish and it would be covered under a bed of white snow at the peak of the winter months. This park has so many beautiful reading corners. I mean, it's the perfect location for reading or journaling and soaking in nature. I mean, you could bring your own blanket and you could sit under the shade of a tree, or you could grab a bench and by the pond side and you could just read and journal for hours and hours. On the right side is another entrance or exit. Now over here is a very beautiful Japanese artwork, and it's actually a photo mosaic and it's called Mando Matsuri. It's a collection of very tiny photographs. If you zoom in, you can see, and it actually has 6,750 photos, making this photo mosaic. So now we are almost back to where we started, and very soon we'll be crossing that cute little bridge. So you can see the Japanese canopies, the bell and the deck over there, and the ducks are also enjoying themselves. Apparently this is their nap time. Looks like someone's got them lunch, so the ducks are going to grab a bite. You can also see the famous Marilyn Monroe buildings. This is another path in the interior of the park, and usually on the right side, hello squirrel, usually on the right side there used to be like a flower bed with lots of flowers, but because summers are almost over, we won't be able to see too many flowers over here, and the ones that are still there are either wilting away or they have completely wilted, but there are still some flowers in this corner and they are still very beautiful. It's time to take an exit, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so this is the other entrance and exit that I had mentioned earlier, and that I think is some birdhouse or some structure I'm not aware of. It's cordoned off for some construction work apparently.